Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back, and we are going to be playing with some more bumblebees today. Which means I should probably put on the bee suit. Thinking bee. Sorry, had to be done. Okay. So, Bumbleary, we're going to try to put this here. And I need my thermometer, because we need to check and make sure that this is going to work for the bees that we have. There it is. So the subnautic bees that we ended up getting last time, I got a drone out of it. And I have one of our cultivated princesses. And we're basically going to see if we can get these two to breed together today. So, temperature is 286, humidity is 0.4. So, temperature 286, inside of that range. Temperature 286, inside that range. Humidity of 0.4, inside the range for both of them. We need water, and we need flour. And these flowers should be close enough, but just to make sure, we'll put one right there. We got water right here. So, let's put the drone there. We're going to put the princess there. We're going to put the processing on there. I don't like seeing that creeper bounce over there. For this, we're going to put a red alley wire on there. We're going to put our note block here. We're going to do that. We're going to open this. And we're going to put a light up there. That way I can keep an eye on if they're doing anything. Right now they're not processing because they're still trying to breed. So we got to wait until they get done with their breeding, and then they will start processing, which means that I need to change this actually around. Okay, they're now processing. So we now can check and see what we got. We have cultivated. All right, so as long as that light is on, they are doing their job. But we want to turn this around the other way because we want to know when they're not processing. So we're going to switch that to off. And now as soon as the processing gets done, it'll make another note. The light will light up and let us know that it's not processing. So I'm going to pause here. We're going to let these guys do their thing, and I'll be back when it's done. See you in just a moment. All right, our alarm just went off. They have done processed, and holy crap. So we have another cultivated princess. We'll go scan that. We have this cultivated princess, which will go scan her. I picked up these two cultivateds from over yonder. We have an industrial bumblebee drone. That is our tier we're going for. Ooh, we even got a subnautic. Alright, so these are the ones we need. We have successfully crossbred a bee. We haven't got a princess yet, but we have successfully crossbred. Let me drop off a bunch of crap that I don't need for another project. And now let's go and Oops, I didn't open with this. Let's go scan all our things and see what we got. Also, I want to grab our bee from back here, since we now can scan them and know that they'll work just fine out there. I only did it out here because this was considered beach, and I figured it was watery enough. You can't take the queen out, so I have to wait until she finishes her processing. So I'm going to go do the scan, wait on her to get done, and then we're going to move that one out front so we can keep an eye on it a little bit better. But let's go ahead, and we don't need to do that one. That's a junk one. We want to do our industrial, our cultivated princesses, our subnautic princess, and all of our cultivated, and see what we got. We still got 21 pieces of paper and 890 honey, so we're doing good with that at the moment. Let's go over here by the subnautic so I can listen for the tone. Make sure it hasn't finished processing while we were in there. Okay, has not. So, let that go and let's see what we got. So we have 3 princesses. We have 2 cultivated, 3 cultivated, and then we have 2 industrial drones. These we're not going to use until we have a princess to breed them with. So for right now, we're going to breed the cultivated and the subnautic together. So this is the princess we're going to use because it's subnautic. And let's see, humidity 0.01 to 5.7, 238, 294, everything's fine there. Still has the can fly in any weather on it. So, and the aggro is now up to the 745, which is what we had on the cultivated before. This one has gone down to 41. The effect or efficiency, whatever the EFF is, we still have to figure that out, is 55. And one thing I've noticed, Greg will tell me if I'm wrong, which, by the way, he says if you look at these bees that are cultivated, they're wearing glasses. Their eyes aren't bigger. But apparently this one is wearing glasses as well, because if you notice, its eyes are bigger than that one. So I'm still going with their eyes are bigger. I'm guessing this is supposed to be diving goggles, but it's still nice that you can tell that way, at least for these 2. But yes, Greg says I'm completely wrong. It has nothing to do with their eyes. It's their glasses. But okay, so we're going to use this one as our princess, and then we have this one, which is, let's make sure, okay, temperature tolerance is fine, and this one we got to be careful with. This one's humidity tolerance is only 0.42. It has lost humidity tolerance, so we really don't want to use that one. So we got 0.68, 0.57, that's perfectly fine. Temperatures 38 or 57, that's perfectly fine. Offsprings 3, EFF is negligible. That one's 19,000, that one's 83,000. So this one would be good for getting more production out of because it has a longer life. for breeding purposes, this one would be better because they would breed quicker. But I don't know if I want to try to get the longer life back in after trying to breed it down. And just so we can see, we need a rubber tree resin hull, IC2 or GT6. Its humidity is 0. Okay, humidity is negligible. Temperature again is negligible. They got the 19 or the 83 life, their offspring. And yeah, so these did not get the can work in any weather trait. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and breed in the long life one. This is what we're going to breed for right now. And this one still didn't get done. All right, so I'm actually going to wait here until this one gets done so I can collect this and take it out front. And I'll be back with you when we put these two back in the hive out front and see what we end up with. Be right back. Okay, finally this thing has gone off. And we've got 3 more drones and 1 princess. So let's go ahead and take this, which is going to make a big old mess. And this, and let's take them out front. By the way, I did the math. If this bee, which I believe is the 83,000, it's over an hour waiting for this bee to get done. I think it was 69 minutes, something like that. Let's see. Where did she pop to? There she is. Let's throw her in. And yeah, this is the 83,000 that we got. So yeah, took over an hour for that to process. Anyways, let's get this out front. I'm going to go ahead and drop off these water combs, which, by the way, for anybody that might be interested in doing a playthrough without a drain, or looking for non-conventional ways of collecting water, that's a way. That is a lot of water combs I've gotten out of that one bee, and each one of these water combs centrifuges to an entire bucket of water. So you could supply a whole lot of water with a lot of water bees. Anyways, let's get another light. I thought I had another light around here. Seriously. I'll make another one in a minute. I've got an hour. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this hive back up out here, which we're going to do just like we do that one, except we're going to change this one to a higher note. And grab and do this, connect that up. There we go. And then we're just going to throw this princess and that drone in there. That'll give us some extra subnautic drones if we need them. And we're going to go ahead and throw this Subnautic and this drone in this one and let them do their thing. So now while that gets done with what it's doing, I'm going to go ahead and go make me another light. And I will be back with you on the next one. Alright, on to the next breeding. And let's see what we end up with. We have an industrial princess, Subnautic drone, and a cultivated drone, but that means we should be able to now breed our industrial princess with our industrial drone and get us an industrial queen, which will make the sticky that we need, sticky comb that we need. So let's go ahead and scan all these so we can see what we got. Let's see. Rubber tree resin whole. Humidity is fine. Temperature's fine. 3 offspring. It has the lower lifespan. Has the higher aggro. And the 55% efficiency, whatever that is. Can fly during rain, so it can't do any weather. That one can, and that one can. Okay, interesting. So we now have a cultivated that can fly during any weather. So I think that means we're going to put that into one of our cultivated hives over there and breed us up some cultivateds that can work through any weather, because we still want cultivated because they give us regular honeycombs and we're going to be using those. So let's put this here, we'll put this here, and then do we want to go for, yeah, let's go ahead and take this one. So we have the one that processes for an hour. And put those in. There's our water combs and our honeycombs. So now we'll let those alone to do their thing. And we'll see if we end up getting some sticky combs. No. Bear, you're a dumbass. Focus. You have to move this over to where the trees are. You almost caught me messing up. Alright, so we're going to put it right here. It needs to see the sky. So we're going to put it right here in between. That can see the sky. And then we'll hook our note block back up. We'll get our light on. There we go. And now we will put in our princess and our drone. Okay. So I'm going to let that run. I'm going to go over and I think I have a cultivated set up with a note block. So I'm going to go over and see if I can get one of them over here. And I will catch you guys in a bit when we have the actual comb and can make our advanced Bumbleberry. See you in a bit. By the way, just checked on the industrial bumblebee queen, and she bred perfectly fine. Well, the princess and the drone bred perfectly fine. We have our queen, and it's processing, so we are on our way. Now, back over here to get my, see if I can get a cultivated hive. See you in a minute. Alright, there it is, our very first sticky comb, which we can now use to make an advanced bumbleizer. So we just need a chest, a regular bumbleberry, that one sticky comb, 2 things of honey, and 4 stainless plates. That is awesome. So let's go get this made. By the way, I do have it set up over there for the cultivated. I'm gonna go camp that until I can get them to pop out over here. And there's 3 stainless plates. Do I have a... Yep, there's a 4th one. So let's go ahead and wait a minute. Do I have a bumbleberry left? I think I've actually used every last one of my bumbleberries, so let's make a new one of those first. And for that, I need treated wood and some steel screws. There's my steel screws. I'm not sure if I have any treated wood, but we'll go ahead and just make some. Let's throw that in there and let it start bathing up. Amazingly, I swear it does. You can tell me if I'm wrong. We can actually look while this is processing. I swear the treated wood takes less time than the treated sticks. Oh, holy crap, there's a whole lot of treated things in here. That's a wood block. That's bark. That's a treated plank. Takes 64 seconds. It does. A treated stick takes 72. I swore it seemed like it took longer to make the sticks than it did the plank. Alright, so we need 2 of these. These around here. Screwdriver. Apparently I did have treated planks down there. Okay, our sticky comb up there. These for there. Now we need a bit of honey. And I'm guessing we don't have enough in here. So I'm going to have to grab some. Yeah, didn't think so. Give me a minute because I'm in the middle of another project and I don't want to have to get into my regular honey stash. So let's just run out here and grab a stack out of one of these. And this one has tons of them in here. let's go ahead and just grab them. Never have too much honey. Okay. I'm just doing one at a time. There we go. I don't want too much excess honey in there. Okay, so honey bucket there, honey bucket there, and then the last thing we needed was a chest, which we have right here, and dun-dun-dun-dun, we have our very first automatable Bumbleary. So everything is the same, GUI wise, except there are less places to store stuff inside. But if you look at this one, well, it shows you can hook a pipe to it. But I know you cannot take things out of this, except for the dead bees. Dead bees you can pull out. Regular bees, or the production stuff, you cannot. So, I am going to grab a hopper and a chest, and we're going to hook this up like this, just like that. And for testing purposes, we're going to come in here, and I should have a wild princess and a wild drone. We're going to throw them in here just in case. So there we go. And we will let those process, and I will be back with you guys in the next Bumblebee video, and we will see what all we can do with automating this besides pulling things out, see what comes out, things like that. But now that we have that, we can start setting up all of our bumblebees with these advanced ones. And because we ended up getting industrial, which I didn't know I was going to get, we now have a way of getting sticky propolis and latex out of those. And the sticky propolis we can centrifuge for glue and latex as well. You can also use it for the vertissimus peat stuff. And you can also use it for glue like a slime ball. So with that, we now have, besides IC2 rubber trees, which we do have a sapling in there for if we really cared, we now have Greg's trees for resin. We have Greg's bumblebees for resin. We have IC2 trees, IC2 crops for resin. So we have all the stuffs. Oh, and now we have an overseer princess. So we've already leveled up our industrial one stage. Nice. And we got all industrial drones. Alright, so I will go do some scanning, see what we got, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed.